RG3 makes further digs at Angel Reese during an offensive post. Put it up. We'll get into it. So according to Sports Illustrated, a bitter social media feud appears to be brewing after Chicago Sky star Angel Reese seemed to respond to former ESPN analyst Robert Griffin III's controversial post on Thursday. Griffin wrote a lengthy message on X denouncing the racist rhetoric that has been used mostly by online trolls toward Reese this WNBA season, including reposting an image that troll tweeted of Reese NBA 2026 cover, replacing into an image of an ape. Quote, "All right, this has got to stop. There is no place for racism in this world, whether you like a player or not. Angel Reese should never be called or depicted as a monkey. I have been quiet on the Angel Reese front because she shared a video that aided in my wife, kids, and family and friends receiving death threats, threats of physical harm to my family and friends, and threats of sexual violence to my children on social media and beyond. That would never be okay with me. I never tagged her or her family when I stated and backed up clear basketball evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. It's sports. Everybody won't like each other. However, in this tweet, Griffin claimed he was in contact with some people in Reese's, quote, inner circle who told him Reese has, quote, grown to hate Caitlin Clark. People in Angel's inner circle called me and told me I was right, and Angel Reese has grown to hate Caitlin Clark because of the media always asking her about Caitlin and being constantly compared to her, Griffin wrote. Griffin would end with, quote, all that being said, Angel Reese or any black man or woman should never be called or depicted as a monkey, ever. Stop it. If you hate Angel Reese because she is black, you are the problem. If you hate Angel Reese because you are a Caitlin Clark fan, don't turn it racial. There should be no space for racism in this world. So hours later, Reese appeared to fire back at Griffin to set the record straight, quote, lying on this app when everybody know the first and last name of everybody in my circle for clout is nasty work. Reese's mom also called out Griffin for his alleged claim about Reese and Clark. Quote, man, stop with the cap. Reese's mom wrote on X, quote, my daughter's circle is so small and tight, so I'd be interested to know who called you. Whomever you say called you is not in her inner circle to speak on her feelings towards a media/fandom made up beef. Just stay on the side because the doors are closed over here. TLT Sports' Rick Strom had some choice words for our G3. Here's video.
This simple message is for Robert Griffin III. If you are not Robert Griffin III, please keep scrolling. Robert, Bob, shut the up. Shut the up. How much bullshit are we going to have to hear from your bitch ass, man? Utter nonsense. We've already seen your coverage. We have seen how uneven it is and how you, knowing the audience that you have gotten from, let's say, for example, your interview with Dana White, where you allowed him to spew utter nonsense on your show, unchecked, promoting so many falsehoods while you and your wife just sit back and giggle and laugh the entire time and fawn over him because you want to use his guest book for future interviews. You have put a target on Angel Reese's back more than she should ever have. And now you're lying about, oh, I have so many people in her group chat texting me that she hates Caitlin Clark. Wow, that sounds a lot like what you say every single time you could take a shot at Angel Reese and promote Caitlin Clark. And not to be outdone, today you decided to promote on your own timeline a racist image from someone who has like 200 followers on Twitter. Whether you say, oh, this is unacceptable or not, your actions are unacceptable. And you want to keep objectifying people like how you keep calling your wife milk? Bro, like one of the worst members of our industry, and there are certainly a lot, you are hurting the cause, my man. You are the reason why so many people are so distrustful of us. But hey, I really hope you appreciate the new followers that you've gotten who are loving what you've been saying about Angel Reese, who has been through deep fake PORN, has gotten death threats thrown her way, has been stalked, and diabolically, as uneven as your coverage has been, you don't even see it, which is the exact worst part. Shut the up.
I concur with the message. That reminds me, Jordan, we need to get Rick back on the show. It's been a while. Tell my brother I said it's been too long. All right, so RG3 has a long and public record of criticizing Reese, posting back in May, quote, after watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there's no way Angel Reese can continue the lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, not some basketball rivalry hate either. Hate. What's wrong with this guy? Put him up, man. You're a silly man. You're a silly Billy, sir. Silly Billy. Also back in May, RG3 posted a video about Reese being jealous of Caitlin Clark and that Reese was being treated better by the referee in comparison to Clark while Griffin's wife sits in the background. And the week after Trump's reelection, he's criticized those who's called Trump supporters bigots. Some of them are, sir. Just like there are some supporters of Biden and others who are bigots too. Facts are easy. All right, Yasmin, thoughts?
Yeah, Rick Strom calling him Bob was funny to me.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. This is such a weird story. Like, this man is just trying to start something between two NBA players out of nothing. He's trying to rage bait his own audience by condemning racism while also further spreading racist images. It's stupid. It's like what we were talking about in the last story. You know, like people get rewarded by the algorithm for acting a certain way, and so they do. You know, and it's hard to tell them stop doing that because they get something out of it. And he's also, he's bringing up something that happened a long time ago. Like, when was that whole debacle between Reese and Caitlin Clark? Like, that was so long ago. I feel like, I don't know if it's still a thing between the two girls, but it seemed like at the time that they had kind of squashed it. But like bringing that whole thing back up, it's just kind of messy, and like, get a life. I know his job is he's an ESPN analyst or whatever, but like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Right.
Like, is there not anything else for you to talk about that now you have to just like make up stories? And then he's like, oh, someone in her inner circle told me that she doesn't like Caitlin Clark because the media keeps like, of course, like even like, first of all, that doesn't mean that Reese hates Caitlin Clark, but I'm sure she does not appreciate every time she's in the news that Caitlin Clark also has to be brought up, and that every time she's interviewed, she's asked about Caitlin Clark. I'm sure she does not like that, So just like, take a hint as an ESPN reporter, commentator, whatever he is, and just like move on.
Yeah, move on. And also, dear brother, look at the sexism involved.
Mm-hmm.
You think Pippen liked Jordan? Or Jordan liked Pippen? No, they didn't. It came out in documentary. But everybody knew that. It never got reported because it wasn't exploited by individuals who did commentary on sports. So why is it different here?